Didn't meet the Friday NAFTA deadline, but the White House did notify Congress it will sign a deal with Mexico in 90 days. Canada will be included in that agreement, quote, if it is willing. RFD-TV's Sarah Mock is live with the details.
Well, good morning, Janet. We did hear exactly what you just said, that there is a very important caveat to the announcement that the White House made on Friday, that Canada, they do plan to sign an agreement with Canada and Mexico if Canada is willing to meet the terms of the negotiations. Now, of course, the administration signaling there that they have not reached a deal with Canada, though they do say that they plan to. They're going to be back at the negotiation tables with Canada tomorrow. Now, of course, that notice that they sent on Friday was critically important because if the new Mexican president is going to be sworn in on December 1st. Because our Congress needs 90 days to consider this deal before they can approve it, if that was not done by September 1st, there was a possibility that when the new Mexican president came in, negotiations would have to start over. Now, of course, we're hopefully taking that off the table, especially because both the current and future administrations have been participating in the talks so far. So not a lot of concern there, but of course, the big concern is that there's been a number of key agricultural issues with both of our neighbors, the most famous of which that President Trump is always happy to talk about on Twitter, that Canadian Dairy Supply Management Program. We did hear some reporting last week, though there's been a lot of back and forth, that Canada was potentially willing to come to the table on that issue. Some leaked comments from the White House late last week kind of made those potential talks kind of fall apart, and we don't expect Canada to kind of open up on that topic as of right now, though there's always a possibility going forward. Now, of course, we did see the president take to Twitter over the weekend to voice his concern about Canada and kind of air some complaints. He did say, quote, there is no political necessity to keep Canada in the NAFTA deal, and expressed that he's more than willing to go forward on just a bilateral agreement with Mexico, though there is some question and some legal question as to whether he has the authority to do that under the trade promotion authority that he has. But we'll have more updates on that Mexican agreement and, of course, on Canada going forward this morning. Janet?
Sarah, thank you very much for the update this morning. We certainly appreciate that. Now, Congress must ratify the U.S.-Mexico agreement, but some don't like the deal. Analysts expect if Democrats win the House majority during